And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And of course, there's the Suns, 5 spots from the top.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randle at power forward with Reed at center. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Dylan Brooks is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And so it's Phoenix with it. Following the score by Minnesota, here's Gillespie. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Green for 3. Randle pulls down the board. And here's Minnesota now. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're running. Here's Richards. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Now here's DiVincenzo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Now here's Randle. And stolen by Green. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency? Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Green, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Gillespie passes to Richards. Now Edwards. Richards pulls it in. Oh, and here we go again. The Suns on the break. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got 5 now.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
To the paint. Here's Reed. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Suns lead by 3. Gillespie passes to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Green. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Reed, a screen on Green. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Brooks with the rebound. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards with a drive. It's good. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Allen outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here is DiVincenzo. No points yet. Here's Reed. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. On the wing, Brooks. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside, DiVincenzo. And an Obi for 3. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 3. Gillespie passes to Green. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Gillespie. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Shot clock at 2.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Green. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Randle with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Reed, a screen on Allen. Randle with it. Picked up by Allen. A slam dunk by Reed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's Phoenix with it. Now Green. Give him 8. To the left wing. Here's Gillespie. And that comes off the assist by Green. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
For the finish. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
Yeah, in the open floor, Anunoby is dangerous. He will not make the mistake of holding back.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo covering. Brooks outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Different look for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's O'Neal in for Gillespie. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Ellis left side. To the middle. And no good. Good work defensively by Richards. And it's Phoenix's ball. Green, the pass to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Green. Allen's got 5 now.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Down low. Takes one from 10 feet. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Green, the pass to Dunn. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Banked it in off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
A minute 29 left in the first quarter. From the arc. Miller pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's ball. No points so far. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Richards. Goodwin comes in for Allen. And Bouye subbed in for Green.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And here's ball. Miller left side. Pass to Jose. Here's the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And it's Phoenix's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. There's 25 seconds left now in the first quarter. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's ball. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Bouye. That 3's off the mark. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Julius Randle out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Barea in at the point. Inside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. In the third spot, the Suns.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Bagley's checked in for Chris Paul. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Dunn outside. Knocks it loose. Ball with a steal. And he buries his first look.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Goodwin. Minnesota with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Down low. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Ellis. To the middle. Done with a steal. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Bouye. Randle pulls down the board.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Bagley sets a screen. Randle, pass to Bagley. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. And that ties it up.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Making some changes. Dylan Brooks checked in for O'Neal. Jalen Green comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Pass to Gillespie. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Edwards with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22 to the inside. Here's Barron-Jay. Lays it up and banks it in. Barron-Jay's got his first bucket in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Six to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. And Barron-Jay pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
The open shot by Brooks. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A nice shot by Barron-Jay.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good match. Matchup for them right now.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Off target from outside. And so Paul will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Barron-Jay. The Suns clear it. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now Paul. Still no points. Pass to Barron-Jay. Paul looking it over. Here's Barron-Jay. Defended by Dunn. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Richards comes in for Iguodaro, and it's Allen in for Dunn. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Bagley. Randle comes in for Anunoby, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Paul.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Back to Richards. Allen on the wing. The three ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo pass to Reed. Over to the left wing. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Pulls it from 20. And the shot falls short that time.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Green, the pass to Gillespie. To win the cold spell. And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor. And his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Baron J. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Green. From deep. And Baron J pulls it down.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
DiVincenzo driving. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 7. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. Knocks it down from distance. Allen's got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Love, a screen on Green. Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Here's Love. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And here's Allen from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
1:44 left in the first half. To the inside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They just look just so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Ball outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Give him 8 points now.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And here's Brooks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pure from 3-point range. Gillespie's got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
There's a screen by Love. Ball with it. Covered by Richards.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Brooks outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now Ball. Pass to Ellis. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from the pocket
entertainment. Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Suns, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Timberwolves.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
They've got Jalen Green. Grayson Allen is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Green missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Allen against Edwards. Outside for Green. DiVincenzo with the steal. Randle on the screen. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Allen on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. The Timberwolves shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Reed a screen on Green. Pass to Randle for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Green. Drills it from deep. Green's got 14 points.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in a multitude of ways. The 3-ball being one of them.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Randle a screen on Green. To the middle. They double Randle. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And certain small forwards know how to orchestrate as well as score. Looking at the numbers for these guys over the last 10 games. And you look at Allen, talk about a floor leader. 3rd overall in assists.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation. Transition, the half-court set, you can count on them to just make good decisions.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Pass to Randle, back to DiVincenzo. Down low. And Reed with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 assists tonight. Suns trail by 6. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Green takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Anunoby against Brooks. 3 on the clock. Gillespie. Offensive board. Green, the pass to Gillespie. Here's Allen. Here's Richards. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Minnesota. Randle, a screen on Allen. Anunoby finds Randle. Now here's Anunoby. Lets it fly. Edwards can't hit. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
Outside Anunoby to the wing on the left. To the inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Suns trail by 8. Outside, Green.
For Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Dante DiVincenzo.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's ball. It's Bagley, high post. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Green. Phoenix no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the middle. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Now Brooks. Here's Gillespie. He buries it from 3. Gillespie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Juzang. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Done. He's checked in for Phoenix.
Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
Out to the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Off target from 3-point range.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Off target with the 3.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bagley sets a screen. To the paint. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Bagley's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Great open look there. Allen's got 14.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Dunn right side, launches a 3. They get it back. Richards, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's good on the putback. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
A different look for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Gillespie. Here's Goodwin, still without a bucket. Pass to Allen. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Green is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Ellis is checked in for Miller. And it's Barea in for Juzé. Outside, Green. Here's Dunn. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Timberwolves lead by 12. And here's Barea. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 22 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside, Green. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Ball's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, Lonzo Ball is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Julius Randle. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Dunn, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for Minnesota. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And here's Green from the arc. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Goodwin. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And Ball throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Green against Paul. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And now we go courtside for the story on Nick Richards. Allie, what's the prognosis?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
A lot of people are going to be very happy to hear that report, and I'm sure he's relieved too.
Down low. Here's Bagley. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Paul. And it's Green missing.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Outside Paul. Here's Juzang. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Dunn. O'Neal with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And that one's good. Green.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but
you need some bucket getters too now.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Phoenix making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Dunn. Allen comes in for O'Neal. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. And Minnesota with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Randle. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Allen, the pass to Gillespie. No good from outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Love. Outside for Randle. Back to Love. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And an Obi for 3. Sinks the tray.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Love. Randle on the screen. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now Allen to the inside. Here's Gillespie, and the shot goes in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here's Minnesota now. DiVincenzo with it. Down low. Here's Love. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Setting a big screen, and then Love finishing off the roll. Great hands and skill.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Here's Iguodaro. Check by Randle. Pass to Gillespie. He shoots it. And it's Phoenix with another.
I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so Randle will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Anunoby a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Brooks. And Anunoby pulls it down. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Gillespie. To the middle. And that one's good. Iguodaro's gotten 4 this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Barea inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Gillespie. Minnesota with a rebound.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Ellis passes to Ball. Here's the pick. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Allen. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
From downtown, Ellis good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They set the screen. Here's Gillespie. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And Minnesota with possession here. Bagley, a screen on Green to the inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And the layup falls.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Minnesota with the ball. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
To the middle. It's intercepted. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.